Ooh, if anyone needs me, I'll be in the Angry Dome.
The band is on the field. The band is all over the field.
Oh.
Hello. What up, everybody? Been ordering a truckload of colon blow with Prime BRB. Nice. Sounds good. Sounds good. How's it going, everybody? I am pretty tired. I probably won't be able to go particularly fast on account of work being bad. But what else is new? I don't get the reference, fun. I'm also very tired today, so that could have something to do with it. Not that me getting it would make it any less unk. Oh, is that like... I think I know what it is. I feel like my friends' dads used that maybe when we were in high school. I don't know. Oh, it's an SNL sketch with Phil Hartman. Not an actual, like, colon laxative or whatever. Either way. Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I also did not get that reference, Jibbin. I'm out of all the references today. But I do need to update the health bar here on account of Jibbin's sub. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. What was it? Yeah, I'll have to check that out, Jibbin. Thank you so much for the 5-month streak. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll definitely try and remember to check that out after stream. By which I mean I'll probably just fall right asleep. Hello, Daniel, over on YouTube. Hello. Alright, let's see how well this goes. Maybe we got all the bugs worked out yesterday on stream. Let's see. Seems like we're off to a pretty good start. It looks very bright in here. Just gonna leave it. But we are gonna go ahead. Weird that the window isn't there. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and scramble the items. Got all the settings here. We're gonna go ahead and scramble. Looking good. Now I'm going to open... I'm gonna deactivate my capture card for a second. And then I'm going to open up Dark Souls so that doesn't break all the shit like it has before. Brother, my computer sucks. I guess it's not so much my computer as just searching anything on Windows 11. It takes like fucking 15 minutes for it to like load so you can actually search. You go to search for Steam, and it doesn't do it. All my shit's behind this, Really not making the case that I'm not, maybe we'll try and re-scramble. Motherfucker, dude, every time. I can't click that right now because, as you can see, my computer will fucking catch on fire. Hello, Beverly on YouTube. Hey, Steam opened up. I can show what I'm seeing on my screen before. See, the problem is all of my shit is under here, and I project this screen so everything is nice and looks like the layout looks good and everything. And then on Dark Souls Remastered, it sucks. Because alt-tabbing out of it. Oh, let me deactivate the capture card really quick while that's opening up, so it doesn't break my audio driver when it like takes over, which it does that for some reason. Okay, Dark Souls. All right. There we go. Okay, I think everything's good. I don't think I sound like a robot, which happens sometimes. What am I doing? I don't know, Daniel. Daniel, what are you doing? I am trying to get this Dark Souls Remastered randomizer going, and I think I got it. I also want to do this. I hope this doesn't... I gotta deactivate again. I'm gonna make it full screen, because I think that's why I wasn't able to do the one glitch that I was trying to do yesterday. I'm gonna do full screen... Okay. Now let's see. Everything should be working. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay. Sorry, my setup is a nightmare. This is like when I'm fighting the Iron Golem in a speedrun, and I can like make the best out of like the worst possible shit. Alright, this is looking unfamiliar, which is good news. There we go. How's everyone doing? I think we're doing pretty good now. I like this outfit a lot. Yo, power stancing, let's go. I like the hunter. Dude, what is this? It's all power stancing all the time. That's Cestus. Jagged Ghostblade is okay. I don't want to like get into the situation I had yesterday where I have a shitty sword. What does the knight have? I also would really like to have a bow. I don't have a guaranteed bow. I think I'm going to go with the hunter. Hand axes, at least I'm familiar with from speedrunning. I guess the other thing we need to see is if it's still going with like the game time, which I have a sneaking suspicion that it might, I will simply just do that until the end of the run, and then we'll do... God damn it, it is game time. It's crazy that, like, you set a software to do something specific, right? You're like, hey, how about instead of doing the in-game time, I want you to explicitly do real time with Bill Maher. Speaking of unk jokes, but at least the layout looks somewhat nice today. Am I right, folks? Alright. If I for some reason have to close the game, we'll just go by in-game time for now. Listen, we all know I'm probably not going to finish this run. It'll probably get to a point where it's too late. Yeah, time isn't real, that is true. Which means speedrunners can't hurt us. Is my cereal challenge? Hell yeah. Yeah, one of these days I'm going to get a computer where I can click on links while streaming and it doesn't destroy everything. It doesn't crash my entire computer. And then we'll all be able to enjoy videos together. But I am not going to do that with the prices of everything the way they are now. If y'all are in Discord, feel free to post those links there so I can see them later and be like, oh yeah, let me do that. We got moonlight arrows again. What a time to be alive. Ugh. It's true, I have been asking for that bun and they haven't been, for whatever reason, they haven't been going for it. Kind of fucked up of them. I don't know. You might not be. Better question is my Discord command one that actually works? I don't know if that link will work or not. I have had people in the past be like, oh, that's a dead link. Much like the Ocarina of Time link in Twilight Princess. Folks? Folks? Have you heard this one? God damn it. Sometimes I get that, other times I don't. Oh yeah, absolutely. Please feel free to, Llama. Absolutely. Okay, well, we got a good weapon pretty immediately. Yeah, so to keep, like, bots out and stuff, there is just, like, you just have to go to the rules, and I think you just have to hit the cool icon. And it will disappear after a while. But I think you can still see... I think you can still see everything, you just can't, like, see the chat history or something. I forget. I don't know. I really don't care about Discord all that much. And I set it up in haste.
No.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we can really do anything here. He's got dragon scales, which we can buy later, but we can't do any, like, prompt swap shenanigans. No, so if you click it, I think it works, and then it just unclicks immediately, which is another thing that I didn't think through when I said it that way. So I think you should be good. I think Discord actually, like, lets you do that shit without the use of a bot, so... Large soul of a nameless soldier, I will take it. I will take it because I already did. Yeah, I should probably, like, overhaul a bunch of shit with my stream, but who has the time? Full of a Proud Knight, pretty good. Firekeeper's Soul, decent. Getting a really good weapon, a really fast weapon that does a lot of damage this early is also very helpful. Sorcerer's Catalyst, that's fine. You know what? Fuck it. I didn't want to check the other shit anyway. I'll check that later on the way to Nito. It's true. Let me see. Let's do this. Where did I get the soul of a hero? Key to life's ether. What is happening? Where am I? Oh, I need to do that. Jeez, I'm like real slow on the draw today. That's fine. We're not trying to go fast here, you know? Do this. Get a little more endurance. We definitely want to get enough strength to use the axe, and I think we need 18 dex. Let's just do this. I think we should have enough to actually like level up a whole bunch. Let's do more vitality. Pretty good start for now. Not an idea. You know what? We'll get a little more. Yeah, that was great. That was really great. Big kick. What's up, Reevy? Yeah, we can get a little bit more. I'm excited to be, like, better at the randomizer so my setup phase doesn't take 17 years. But I definitely want more endurance. I don't even know if this will give me enough to, Oh, baby! I love when a plan comes together. Okay, we're chugling. We're chugling for sure. Little rough on the level front, but... God damn it. I think when I have a big fuck you weapon, they should not be able to just use a shield to not die immediately. Gold Tracer. Alright, well. Baby seed confirmed. Almost at 12, holy shit. Hell yeah, Reevy. Reevy, I can't remember... on account of it was extremely late at night for me when I did my run, but I think I shouted you out during my run at Magfest. I think there was mention of I think Birdo mentioned Superman 64. Or maybe I did, talking about Regal. And then Birdo said I need to apologize to Superman 64 fans, and I was like, I will never apologize to Reevy. I think the VOD should make it to YouTube eventually. And when it does, oh baby. Alright, so I'm trying to think of like better routing stuff. I guess right now we can also... probably makes more sense to use the Gold Tracer because it's a lot faster. And ostensibly we want to be fast. This is good music for the randomizer because it's going to be a clown fest. Do you guys like this hat that my friend got me? It says it's always sunny in Philadelphia, and it has the Philadelphia Phillies logo, or font, where it says Philadelphia. Alright, 50, 20, nice. Okay, so we can just get all of those. What? Alright, I didn't even look at the other shit that he's selling. I don't care about it. But yeah, how's everyone's day going? Hope it's been good. So we won't have as many souls here with this, but that's fine. We'll find more souls. I might want to wait to level up at this bonfire, but I saw the Great Axe, and I was like, I need to be able to use that pretty immediately. Okay, that's not bad soul-wise, so... Crest Shield, maybe. East-West Shield, is this even fucking randomized? Antiquated Dress. Havel's ring. All right. I like the antiquated dress. I do like the big hat. Eastern gauntlets I don't care about. So what we're going to do really quick. Wait, why am I doing it this way? We're going to see if prompt swapping can work here. Looks like it does, baby. I think I should have enough to buy. Maybe not. Maybe this doesn't work. I forget how this works. Let's see.
Thank you, kind.
Did that work? I think because it was so expensive, it might not have actually worked. Let's see. It did not. Okay, well, I think we just lost a bunch of souls, but whatever. What else does he got? Focus here. Large soul of a proud knight. Sure, I'll buy all these. I'll buy all these. Buy another one of these. I think I'm going to need that. All right, I think we're pretty good to go. I guess it doesn't really make sense for me to buy 256 of the things, but excuse me. Oi. I think I need some more coffee eventually. Yo, hell yeah, Frostwad. Were you just hovering there? So we can level up a little more. We don't really need as much endurance. Let's go vitality. Because we do have Havel's ring, which will really, really help. We need the big hat, and we need the antiquated dress. See, it's funny. I think the antiquated dress actually would have been... if I didn't want to wear it for literally no reason. I think I survived that. Yo, big hat Logan percent. That's a world record, baby. 11-11. Make a wish. I wish that I could fucking do this jump correctly. This jump that I don't even know if it saves time. I don't even know if this is the strat. I just have been doing it. Soul Spear. Nice. It's so funny that that didn't kill him. What do we got? Trash. Do we have any pants? Pretty cool. Pretty cool fashion souls. Oh yeah, I decided I'm gonna start routing in the checks that are up there. Just because I can do this. Dude, I would have been so excited about that. Whoop. I would have been so excited about that if this was PTDE. You wish you had a skirt like that? You should get one. I feel like there's got to be skirts like that you can find. Thrift store, maybe? Where do I want to drop? Oh, it's just literally right here. Whoop. Because we need to get this chest as well, which I always forget. Skidoo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, Crystal Ember. I don't think we even really need that. If we get a crystal weapon, I think we can just upgrade it without the Ember. But I forget if that's how that works or not. How many humanity do we got? Just one. Okay, well... so yeah, I feel like this pathing could definitely be a little more optimal. Whoop! We have a few Hot Topic-esque plaid skirts. Some like shin-length ones. Yeah, I imagine, like, I don't know how thrift stores are. Ooh, another dragon scale. Hell yeah. I don't know how thrift stores are where you're at, but you can usually find some pretty good shit there. We'll try and do this and see if it works, but... yo, I tried this on a really shitty Xbox 360 controller. Literally would have just been faster to just fight him. I tried doing that with a really shitty Xbox 360 controller on 1.0, and it went very poorly. I died a bunch. Don't have the basement key yet, however. Hey, we got the particle effects. I was doing a practice run, and I think there was some issues because of the enemy randomizer. Oh, I also have a bow. I could have just shot him down. I think I have to wait here now, but we can do this. I don't know if this is even really... I don't even really know if we have the time for this, but... Nah, it's not worth it. You might be, bud. I'm just using a PS5 controller. I was gonna try and get the tail cut, but fuck it. Who cares? Get a little more. 40 is pretty solid. I think for this guy we are going to use the Black Knight. Great Axe. What do you think, chat? Should we go fight? Do we have Twinkling? We don't have Twinkling, so we might as well. I don't know. Do we want to fight Gaping just yet? Fighting Gaping with this might take a little while. Let's do it after the gargoyles, maybe. Yeah, because I feel like getting back to there for the skip is actually very quick, just running through Firelink, so it might be better to just try and get a little bit more powerful before just fighting the, doing the depths, the early depths and shit. We could even do it after Stray Demon, honestly. Two sets of back paddles, plus a pair of extra bumpers. I do have one of the PS5, like... DualSense Edge, I guess it's called, or whatever. Which has the back paddles. I haven't tried it out yet, though. I probably should. That would probably be good. Yeah, I think we go after Stray, because we can probably kill Stray pretty quick with this, especially if we find some... Maybe Andre will have some Twinkling for us. How are we doing on soul items? Are we out of them? Dude, every time I... Okay, we got plenty of soul items. Fuck yeah. And we got more here. Soul of Gwendolyn. Not as useful here. No Twinkling. I think we should be able to get glitched 256 here, though. Let's do that really quick. Doing this right next to Andre is very funny because it's very loud and slightly annoying. I don't want to tell the man how to do his job, but... Nintendo 256. Being able to spray with a back button is very nice. I feel like that would be a hindrance on me at this point. Because I am too used to this. Come on, you fucking... There we go. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so now we know Andre's got the shadow garb. I don't think we have anything we really need to dupe at the moment. Maybe humanity. Might be good to dupe humanity, actually. We're a little low on good healing stuff, and we also want to dupe Homeward Bones. We'll do that. We will do... Andre just retched. I don't blame the man. What? Bad menuing there, probably. Oh wait, I can... Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I was doing the other style. Ooh, man, that's dark. Sometimes I'm able to get the the brightness to stay, and I don't know what I do. Right? Here we go. Alright. Set it up for speedrunning so you don't even need to use the D-pad. That sounds really sick, actually. I'm sure I could probably get used to it pretty easily, but I am a creature of habit. I do not need that much vitality. I will need some intelligence at some point. Right now, really, all we need is some twinkling, and we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we do have a sorcerer's catalyst as well. I don't know if we have any... Do we get any spells? We did get some pretty good spells, too. I should oh, I should level up attunement. Let's see what this motherfucker drops. Nothing we need. Yeah, I feel like it would definitely hurt my brain to try and, like, switch to something like that. Also, something we already have enough of. Really don't need to do that, but whatever. Be coming back that way later anyway. Damn, this guy's buffed as well. But those guys aren't buffed, so they're not my problem. Yoink. Oh, you know what? We also never got the other checks. Damn, they're just dropping twin humanities? Glad I didn't dupe those. What's today, chat? Thursday? Jesus Christ, this has been a wild week. My first week back to work, so it kind of makes sense. Do I have fire bombs? Nar. Nar. Yo, what's up, Tommy Passport? How's it going, buddy? It's good to see you. Hope all's going well for you so far. In 2026. God, fuck. Shit. Nice. That's exactly how I wanted that to go, actually. That's exactly what I was planning for. You just quit your job? Hell yeah. I'm assuming that warrants a hell yeah. Nice, now we can start a band. I just need to quit mine, and then we can start a band. Hell yeah, exactly. Time to ride the rails, yeah. We're gonna go on a road trip to the part of Pennsylvania that Bun Dumpling is in that I will not dox. I feel like I definitely have in the past. Starting a band with Bun Dumpling. Bun Dumpling is a sick, classical guitar player. Or is it flamenco? Flamenco? Both? I forget. I forget, Bun. Look at me being a bad friend. More flamenco? Fucking, that's way more impressive. Take that. Twin Humanities? Sure. Sure, why not? This one might look a little better with my current fashion shit. That's the most important thing of a randomizer. You don't even have nails? That's so fucking sick, bun. Okay, let's level up a little bit more and get some attunement and attune these spells because we can use those as well. We'll use the Brave Warrior. I think that one's actually better than the other one. It's just the... I like immediately fucked up my menus here by moving shit to the top. I think I usually don't need that much more than 19 for attunement. Alright, 50 intelligence, not too bad. I'm just going in the oh shit. I'm going in the direction that my heart is taking me. I actually don't want to go to the Moonlight Butterfly, so I'm glad I caught that. We want to go to the Asylum next. But we want to attune first. We want to do this. Soul Spear. Yeah, I think that's all we need right now, but... Friday Night in San Francisco is in your top 10 records of all time? Hell yeah. I need to listen to that. I don't listen to enough, Paco. I did work in a world music store, so I feel like I have just heard a bunch of Paco throughout my life, but... Oh, there's also the part of, we didn't get some of the key items over here, so, again, not the most streamlined. I forgot to go in this room. But if it's the Lord Vessel, we'll save some time, maybe. Save some time that we're already just straight up losing. Not mean to backstab, but that's fine. I forget what these guys drop. Twin Humanities? I almost called them Double Humanities. Can you please fuck the fuck off? Jesus Christ all fucking mighty, I'm like level 100. Like a meat grinder, dude. I unhanded my... I went away from having two-handing the axe because... Because I was toggling to try and get out of that shithole. I should also switch to the Gold Tracer, I think. Here's what we're going to do. Putting the Sorcerer's Catalyst here, or putting the Gold Tracer here, we should still be able to... Yeah. Havel's Ring, baby! Alright, a Lord Soul. Potentially we need that. Did you quit your job in a cool way? Like telling everyone to go fuck off, or... I was hanging out with my buddy Zio, who's always in chat. He recently quit his job in a very cool way as well. What was my favorite movie as a kid? You loved Toy Story? I feel like my answer for that is very strange. But my older brother and I watched Killer Clowns from Outer Space all the time. Literally like once a month. So I guess that would be my favorite. I wasn't even like a big horror movie guy. I just really loved that movie. That and like The Burbs starring Tom Hanks was like another movie that me and my family watched a whole bunch when I was a kid. That movie fucking shreds. How about you? What about you, Wizar? Over on TikTok? You just got another job and left unceremoniously? Hey, that's the smart thing to do, I feel like. Okay, where are we going? We were going to the Asylum, and then we're gonna do, Asylum, and then Depths and shit. I forget how the Gaping Dragon works with bleed, if it would be worth it to... I guess I didn't really need to run all the way here. That was actually a huge waste of time because I need to go down the elevator. We're learning. We'll learn optimal strats eventually. I think I could have just boned after I got that key item. Congrats on the other job, though. That's, in my experience, that's very difficult to do. I'm learning. I will never learn. And that's a promise. I guess I could be dropping shit here. I have learned how to do that jump a little better, and I've also learned that you definitely want to rest here. Get this check. Crest key, okay, nice. We can kill Calamite now. That's important for the run. We don't have to do melee Gothless, which I do not know how to do, and probably never will. Work from home more? Hell yeah. You'll actually learn how Twitch works. I don't recommend it. A good way to get a new kind of brain damage. Soon Tommy Passport will know what Keck W means. Without having to ask Hamilton Howley. That's sick, though. I need to get back on the grind of looking for a new job. It's just so exhausting. I also need to, like, get better certs and stuff, so... Drop this, drop this, drop this. We'll keep that, drop this. We do have a bow, which is really sick. Your old company is hiring? I don't know. Do I have rubbish or anything? I do not. Yo, what's up, Algie? We'll drop some humanity and some twin humanity and just see if... We could get a good spell here, and if that is the case, that will be worth it. It'll probably be trash, but... Dude, we already have that! Fucking bird. I think I gotta also do this. Yeah, this is like such a bad idea for going, in terms of going fast. Because it's really not worth it. Oh my god, I can't even quit out. Badass Pirate Skeleton on YouTube says their wife's boyfriend said you're only allowed to watch live streams for 30 minutes today. Well, I got good news for you. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I will be streaming for at least 30 minutes, so you can spend it here. Even though I would rather have your wife's boyfriend watch, that's fine, though. I'll settle for you as well. Much like your wife. I like how, like, Dark Souls is such a, like, scary game a lot of the times. Okay, replenishment's not worth it. A lot of times Dark Souls is such a scary game. And all of the time with this very scary song, I have simply just been... doing boring menuing. Nice. Got his ass. I'm not going to pick up the item that he drops. I don't care. Nice, we got a homeward bone. We'll always take those. Try and keep all of these homing soul masses. How you doing today, Algie? Yeah, we got some twinkling. Dude, Rite of Kindling, come on. Okay, now we're gonna go and kill Capra and shit. What is our equipment load at? Yeah, quick, any mathematicians in chat? Does anyone know what 25% of 120 is? Would that be 40? 40 is that? Is... Maybe you don't need to be a mathematician. Maybe you can just be slightly smarter than I am. Oh, we can actually go and grab this item. Holy shit. Ball control. I'm glad I grabbed that. No, it's not 40. It's 30. It's 30, right. Okay, so we need to be a little bit over 30. New tech, baby! I mean, I was doing this yesterday as well, but I was fucking it up. Oh, we can go to Andre as well, and we can get all the twinkling that we need and then level everything up. Repair powder, sure. Take more bones. Black Bow of Faris, Guardian Helm.
Come again, if you please.
Okay, I feel like we want to use this against Capra. Did that only hit the dog? Classic. Where are you, fucker? Alright, hard part of the fight's over. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work or if I have to do that skip again. It did not. I did not quit out fast enough, that's okay. Yeah, because I think if you quit out after you kill Capra, you end up back at the top there. I don't think she has anything else I want, right? Okay, so I just really need to put on something that has, like, 5 equipment load. Okay, the crystalline gauntlet should work. We can also test it here, actually. Fuck you. Trying to do something here. Okay, so we should have air rolls now. Fuck. Well, we confirmed we got air rolls, at least. Might be a little faster than running, honestly. Although, no, I guess we needed to go back into the... Yeah, again, the routing will make sense eventually. Alright, we got air rolls, though. That's all that matters. That's all I care about. Just like right over here. Okay, so we should... I did get to practice this a little bit. We'll see if we can pull it off. Yeah, this skip is so nice. I do wish I had this in PTDE. I think there's a worse way to do it in PTDE. How's my brightness looking? It's looking a little dark over here. There we go. Okay, so I want to be healed up. Called Dark Souls for a reason. It's true. We also have fall control. Did I? I did not attune it, did I? What? I think that would have worked, but maybe the... Oh, I think I landed on the hollow. Did I land on the fucking hollow? Is that what killed me? Hey, now we can do fall control. I think literally landing on the hollow is what killed me. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Which I should not have said, because now it's going to happen all the time. I'm still not, like, fully sure of all the angles that I need to take on that, but... It's also a thing that I could always come back to later if I want to. But we'll try and do it one more time. If we don't get it, we can move down to Quelaag. It would be very funny, though, if I didn't get it, and then I come back. And the Lord Vessel is in the depths. That's what I'm trying to avoid. If I used fall control, it would have been fine. Actually, you know what? What if we use fall control and just just quit out there? That might be the move. That might actually be a little easier. Because I think I don't have to walk forward as much and hit that little, like, little piece of geometry. We also should probably just go to Andre. And level up. But he is kind of out of the way. We need to go to Blighttown, so... Whatever. This time's the charm, they say. I hate hearing those guys attack. What assholes. I think I need to just, like, walk off the edge slightly. I don't know if I have to, like, hit that spot here to, like... This is why you test shit before you actually attempt it in runs. I think I can do it from here, though. Like this. I think this might have to load the depths. Ah, dude, it got rid of my shit. Alright, fuck it. We'll come back to this later. Fuck it. Lord Vessel's not here. We're going to Quaylag. We're going to Blighttown. Classic, dude. Oh well. I guess we can level this up as well while we're here. We might also be able to get... I don't know if we can actually get the glitch off of this guy. Crown of Dusk! Sorry, Big Hat. I like the Big Hat, but I don't like it that much. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to get the...
What's
Hmm? Big Cat Logan's hat should give you a magic buff. I agree! I would use it if that were the case. But it is not the case. Unless it is and I just didn't realize it. I don't think it's the case. You know what's one minor difference between Prepare to Die Edition and Remaster that's slightly annoying? Oh, I must like slipped through the crack there, maybe. Page key, alright, nice. Falling down like this spot here is like much more difficult. Usually you can walk on that ladder and you can't in Remastered. Lord Vessel, here we go. No, but that is important. We can fight Sith way faster now. And you know how much I love fighting Sith. Whoops. Yeah, the only thing it does is it debuffs your bow by making it impossible to fucking aim. It makes Sen's skip a lot more Duke's skip a lot more difficult. I think I should survive this. And here's the bonfire that I would rest at if I had the Lord Vessel, but I do not. Can Quaylag give you the Lord Vessel? I guess she can, right? Bum, bum, bum. I think she might be able to. Alright, chat, I might run ads while we're here in Blighttown since this stretch kind of sucks. I apologize for that. If you're watching on Twitch, I gotta run ads if you don't have a sub. But you're not gonna miss much. You're gonna miss me rolling through Blighttown. Not at the speed of sound. So, I'll be right back, everyone. Okay, now that the non-subs are gone. I kept like... You're still here? Hell yeah, bun. Hell yeah, bun. I kept like pausing the ads. Yo, I also have turbo because fuck. Halsey ads or whatever the fuck Llama was talking about earlier. Oh man, I'm so tempted to... I was just tempted to warp back. Been tragic. A gold coin? It's funny that after making that dab emote, that buddy of mine started streaming a little bit. He hasn't streamed in a long time, but he was recently on the local news here in the Philadelphia area. You got decent at old Duke skip, but it was still like 70% success rate. That was one of the first like speedrun strats that I was actually practicing. Because I feel like send skip is not really something you need to practice too much. It's like pretty straightforward. Like very consistent. But old Duke skip I did used to do. I don't think I ever... Yo, Dark Silver Tracer, let's fucking go, dude. But yeah, I remember being slightly bummed with the bow setup because I was like, damn, man, that was a fun, really tricky part of the run, and I'm like, I am so glad that it is not the case anymore. Alright, so the ads are gonna be 1 more minute. Oh, Red on Bun, we'll get some good rest. Thanks for hanging. Thank you for lifting 3,500 pounds today in one go. When I was doing randomizer earlier, it was very scuffed and very weird. Oh, you know what? I think I can just soul spear her. Like, the fog walls weren't showing. I can, but my aim is terrible. Oh nice, did you see that those didn't fire, so they didn't do a whole lot of damage? Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Now I think in terms of optimizing, it might be worth to go and do Ceaseless right now. Just because we already came all this way. I haven't really, like, figured that out yet. Oh, nice. I just have a floating bag there. The only problem is that we don't have a way to replenish our spells. Little annoying, but... If I want to be a real sicko, I could make a run for all the checks here. Maybe I'll do that. I'm trying to think of like what I would do if I was in a race. And I feel like this is a strat that no one else would really do, so this could be something that could be beneficial. Or it could just be a huge waste of time. But like getting to Sens right now is pretty ideal. I think I just almost walked off the edge there. Does this not work on him? might be dead. Nope, I'm still alive. Dude, if I had red Tearstone Ring, it'd be over for this fucker. He sure won't cease, will he? Do not cease, Willie. Good advice. Might have actually been better to use this the whole time. Animation is like shoveling snow. Yeah, I think this would have actually been more DPS. Can I borrow a feeling? I don't think this will get me back to the, no, I gotta run back. I feel like that's another optimization thing that I've thought of, where I'm like, it probably makes sense for me to just, do the cheese strat in most instances versus him. Because I gotta run back this way anyway, and then it's not like a super long fight. I don't think I can use fall control and survive that. Very tempting, though. Look at me, look. Beat up a doop up a doot up a doop. What's up, Eric? How's it going? Yeah, like, I don't think you can drop down from up there and survive it. Probably something I should test at some point. Because then that would definitely be worth it. As it stands right now, I'm kind of just going for a check that might be dog shit. Might be actual shit. Because, like, I feel like you can jump from, like, most of this spot as well. There's no fall damage in this game, you're fine, jump. I mean, that's technically true. I honestly probably could have air rolled it. I keep forgetting that I have strats that I can utilize. I've had this one item be like the, I've had it be the orange charred ring before, which is really fucked. And then I've had the place that you get the ember or whatever, where Ceaseless usually is. I've had that be like the doll or something that I needed to get, like, something important. Right. Wait, sniper crossbow. Can you zoom in with that one? That would be pretty interesting. Vendor strats or Squire? Why don't you learn how to fucking spell Squire correctly, Eric? Then make a joke like that in my chat room. Don't make me sick the admins on you by spelling Squire wrong. It is very annoying that Fender spells the word Squire incorrectly for their line of guitars that are kind of shitty. Oh, shit. Okay, I think I can at least get away from this one. Yike. Don't mind me, wormos. Super worth it. Imagine if we went through the rest of the game without this blue Titanite chunk, dude. You're using speech to text, you have chicken hands? MF got chicken hands. What kind of chicken did you have? For a second I thought you meant like... I was thinking of like chicken... Like the animal? Not the animal as a food? I was like, wait a second. Chickens don't have hands. Oh, nice. Making chicken strips? Nice. You smoke those? And using your smoker? How you feeling, by the way? Are you finally feeling better? Chicken strips. We've been getting chicken wings from the giant. That shit has been so good. You're fine, Matilda's fine, everybody else in the family is sick. Oof. I hope the rest of the gang feels better soon. That's rough. Okay, we have enough souls here as well. I, like, don't really want to do the butterfly just yet, though that could be the Lord Vessel. Yes. Alright, we're gonna, purchase item. Gonna come here is the shadow garb that we got. Alright, now we can reinforce all these MFs. Can't really see my soul count because I am looking at the OBS feed. Oh yeah, we got plenty. Okay. Oi. Oi. So yeah, I'm wondering what will be better. The Tracer or the Axe? The Tracer I feel like does better DPS just because it's so fast and the potential to bleed. But yeah, we've been getting frozen wings, actually. Oh god. He's defending himself somehow. I wanted to see what this is. Dragon scale, not nothing. Stick to breaststroke. Oh, we got the cage key as well, so if we have to run back, it's slightly less annoying. But yeah, the weird, like, glitch state that my game was in that I think had something to do with, like, having the enemy randomizer on, and then not having the enemy randomizer on. Was that I couldn't see any of the traps being activated. Come on, do an attack that works, motherfucker. There we go. Thank you. Thanks, boss. Oh, didn't want to do butterfly? Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. What's up, buddy? I think you might need to talk to him for him to go back to Firelink. I was doing a randomizer before, and I didn't talk to him. I was like, that's wasting time. And then, like, he didn't show up, and I was like, shit. There was a minute where I joined the swim team at my local pool, and that shit was horrible. I had to wake up so early, and I'm not a morning person. I've just recently become a morning person. Now that I am 36 years old. But when I was a kid, holy shit, that was bad. It was like the most strenuous exercise I've ever had to do. Resist Curse actually might be helpful for Seath, because I'm bad at that fight. I guess we have a pretty busted weapon for it, so it won't be too bad. I might get hit here. See, Reevy, when you were saying breaststroke, for some reason I was thinking it was related to chicken hands. I was like, that makes sense, I think. Hoopla. Alright, we will take the bonfire. I think it makes sense to do this, then take the bonfire. Got the Grant. Is the Grant a holy weapon? I assume it is. I think you need faith for it. But I wonder if it kills the skeletons and does better damage against Nito. Woolacile Ivory Cat. I think I really do need to study what the benefits of each catalyst is versus the other. Beep beep boop beep. Okay, so I think after Rykard, after we kill Jean-Luc, I think we homeward bone, and then the rest of the checks we do without homeward boning. Crystal Ring Shield, is that the Moonlight Butterfly one? You gotta have faith. Which version? The Limp Bizkit version? I feel like he's gonna parry the shit out of me with this. Nope, he's just gonna die. He's gonna die nameless. Does he drop anything? He does. Moonlight Waist Cloth. That might actually look pretty cool. Fashion's the most important thing to me. That looks horrible. That's really terrible. It does have a nice little, like, hip window, though. Maiden Robe, okay. William T. Rykard. I kind of like how shitty it looks. Oh yeah, I guess it would make more sense to be William T, huh? Yeah, what the fuck? I just realized Picard and Rykard? What the fuck? Right? Sanctus Darkhand. Doesn't really look like he's got that much for us. I mean, I guess I could buy a bunch of those. Those might be good to have. I don't have Elizabeth Mushroom, so it's not like I'll be using those anyway. Yeah, let's just buy a bunch of those. Come on. This is why it's worth not dying in this. You don't have to do this trash again. It's like such an overpowered glitch, and I'm calling it trash. My execution of it is trash. Oh, hey, Darmok. How's it going? Ball control. Basement key is a little distressing. Oh, actually no. That should be fine. The basement key, the only check there would be Capra. God damn it. Well, this would have been faster than Homeward Boning if I could fucking run. We need the Shinra building music on for this part. I'm doing alright. I had a rough day of work. No way, really, Eric? Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Okay, so yeah, not using the Homeward Bone there was actually really slow. I don't even know where the fuck I am. Oh, these guys are alive again? Oh well, we're committing to it. His arms wide open. I should watch Star Trek one of these days. Dormike, I think I told you that that me and Eric's other brother, he was in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Oh yeah, Eric's super cool. You should also follow his Twitch channel because his wife Steph hosts a show called Deep Space Wine on it, where I assume they talk about Star Trek. Your Discord rewatch club just finished. Speaking of Jesus, of course we're talking about Star Trek in here. So of course Peace is like, all right, I gotta get there. What's up, Peace? Hello, Raiders. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Gonna try and focus on this boss real quick, so I can beat him fast. I mean, I could beat him fast anyway. What's up, Kratos? What's up, Peace? How was your stream? What were you up to? Yeah, my older brother, who's not the one who was in Star Trek, but holy shit!
Don't let it get you down, son.
Yo, what's up, Ska? So much noise. Yo, hell yeah. What's up, Scott? Thank you so much for the 6 months, dude. Holy shit. I really appreciate that. What? Yeah, sorry. This game is very loud. Mostly talk about Nepo babies. Yeah, my brother Eric's just talking about the show on his Twitch channel that his wife hosts called Deep Space Wine. It went really well, Ska. My buddy who vetted the seed was very nice about vetting the seed, so it was a good showcase. The only slight downside is that the marathon was a little bit behind schedule. So my run that was supposed to start at 12:30 a.m. started at like 1:15. Skybills had a run of Metroid 1 and Zelda 1 randomizer right before, and had an absolutely cursed seed, but was still able to bring it home. And there was also an incentive for her to beat the first boss in Zelda 1 one-handed, like from the start. That was really sick, like for other reasons for it to be delayed. And honestly, that's probably the most on time my runs have ever been at that event, which is fine by me. It being like that delayed, that's kind of like what you would expect at a marathon, you know? And then it just went really well. My buddy Luke from the band Bit Brigade joined us for the first like 45 minutes of it before he had to go to bed because he was playing main stage the next night and had to sleep because he was like, I gotta be up at 9 a.m. to do my sound check. But yeah, it went really well. My buddy Birdo Please on YouTube, old Demon Souls runner, was also on my couch, so it was a lot of fun. And just like we stayed at the hotel this time. The past couple of years we haven't been able to, and my god, that made it so much more enjoyable. Yeah, gotta go be a rock star, exactly. Okay, the Hornet Ring's not what we want. We're looking for the Hollow Knight run, or the Hollow Knight ring. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Carl Germ. I yap probably too much. I just did a charity stream run at MagFest for, I did Dark Souls randomizer any percent, and now I'm trying to just get better at Dark Souls all bosses. We got 8 out of the 26 bosses. We have not a whole lot of key items. This run's pretty interesting because we're not super focused on getting like the items to like beat the game as much as we are just the items that get us to the bosses, and then eventually we'll probably find, yep. Knew that was going to happen. Yeah, so many of, Darmok was there for a little bit of it, and so many of my friends were like, I had to leave, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I would have fucking left. I probably wouldn't have gone. If it was someone like... Shit was late. How the hell did I end up with so much humanity? So because this is a randomizer, a lot of... All the items are like scrambled and stuff, so, a lot of the humanity that I've gotten so far is... Oh, wait. Oh, I thought you meant the 14 and not the 84. Yeah, so Dark Souls Remastered is extremely busted. And anytime you quit out of the game, there's a default value of 99. And since Dark Souls Remastered added the quality of life feature where you can pop multiple humanity at once instead of doing them one at a time, we can use that default value to just get 99 immediately. And there's a bunch of other, like, wild item duplication glitches that you can do. For this specific run, I don't remember exactly how I got 99 humanity. I might have just bought it from a merchant who wasn't selling 99, but we can also do some, like, menu shenanigans in order to buy 99. But there's a lot of really cool tech in this. If there's anything going on in this run that you're like, what the hell's happening, please let me know, because I am on, like, full highway hypnosis mode right now. I'm just, like... talking to chat and going through the motions of playing Dark Souls. But yeah, there's a bunch of dupes here. So I'll actually show off another... Oh my god, yeah, this is... I wanted to show off that cool animation of getting slammed and flying up. Also, I've had 12 years of Catholic school, exactly. But I'll show off another really easy to do skip here. Yo, what's up, Josh, over on YouTube? Great demonstration. Thank you, Ska. Yeah, I do want to rest here. So, if you're not familiar with this, like, this statue, if you have the Dark Moon Seance Ring, which I honestly might, you put that on, that statue disappears, and then you get an optional boss fight. Rusted Iron Ring would have been helpful in Blighttown, but okay. But, if I jump from this tombstone, I get, like, a little bit of elevation, and then if I quit out here, I've messed it up, of course, because I'm explaining it, but jump and quit out. I'm kind of clipping into the statue a little bit. So then when I load in, my standing up animation makes it so that the statue just disappears. So you don't actually need the Dust Crown Ring. You also can kill Guinevere. You can kill Guinevere, and that will get rid of the... I think this one will actually stagger him. So like, the Dust Crown, or the Dark Moon Seance Ring isn't the only thing that will open up this path for this boss fight. So it's not really like a key item, like you don't need it at all, actually. Okay, nice. I would like to have this. Okay, I'm just losing all of this. We need to wait until he's shooting arrows. There we go. We lost most of our homing soul masses, but... Okay. Gonna be a 2-cycle, but that's fine. Yeah, so for the tutorial wall, you can do that. It's the same principle, I'm pretty sure, that causes it. It's just a slightly different execution. It can also work for the wall that is usually broken by the, damn, 3-cycle. That's mainly just because I didn't have a whole lot of stamina, but... The snake man that's, like, leaning up against the wall, who, gets hit by the boulder and then that wall breaks and you can go and rescue Big Hat Logan. Oh, dude, I should have just used that the whole time. That was way better. Hey, what's up, Greg? How you doing? That one's the same thing, but because of the way that the floor is, it's like, it doesn't work the same way, but it's like the same principle. So you can't use your standing up animation, but you can use your, you can use one of the snake's attacks to break that wall, or you can use the Drake sword, and you can use the R2. Cast light, okay. You can use the R2 to knock the snake man back and break the wall. It's pretty sick. Never found Big Hat on her playthrough. Pretty tough to find, honestly. Pretty counterintuitive, like everything in the NPC encounters in this game. Okay, Josh over on YouTube is saying, can't wait for bow time with the silver archers. Usually the silver archers are not a problem in speedruns. That's not always the case. We have a lot of vitality, so it should be fine. I say that, but miss most of the NPCs. I feel like that's a pretty normal first playthrough, especially if you're not using a guide or anything. I think I found most of them, but I was playing this game extremely slow. And just, like, searching every corner. And I didn't know where to go ever, so... Okay, so we still don't have the doll, so we can't go to the painted world just yet. There are a couple of key checks that we need to get in the painted world. So another piece of tech that I don't usually do because I'm not entirely sure how the optimization works, but you might see it in like all bosses speedruns, is while that bridge is like resetting, if you're coming from below, you can pull the switch there, and you can actually like get your feet on the solid ground and quit out, and then it'll be reset back down at the bottom. So when you go to that bonfire, you don't actually have to worry about like the really long animation time of it getting back to where it needs to be. I think we might want to use this in case he doesn't cooperate. Okay, yep, he's doing that. I meant to do that attack, and I forgot that I was doing the whirl attack. You didn't even know about the blacksmith in New Rando until your second run. The what's it called? The sorcerer guy who's locked up from like the sorcerer school or whatever. Yeah, he's also pretty hidden. He's by the hollow that's just big chillin'. Okay, so now let's do this. Oh, you know what? We can also do this. We're gonna use the dark silver tracer here because I will want to parry these guys. God, I hate that attack. The dark silver tracer is better with riposte than the gold, which I just learned the other day playing this. So I got the gold. I was like, why would I want the silver? And one of my speedrun buddies was like, you can use it against Gwyn and it's better. And I was like, oh shit. All right, so I think, oh no, first I want to go here. All right, I've been trying to like get better with like optimal pathing. It makes a little bit more sense. Go this way. Too distracted by the French girl hollow. The, is that the undead merchant who's in the sewers? Jesus Christ, he almost got me, dude. Okay, Dust Crown Ring. Dust Crown Ring is good for setting up Red Tearstone Ring. I don't have that, though. Oh, the French... I see. So the Titanic. Yeah. Yeah. I love that hollow. Big chillin'. I don't know if it's faster RTA to run back for that, but I would really like to find the Lord Vessel. Otherwise, we have to backtrack through Sens. Sewer chamber key. Right, not looking too good. The wrong warp tech in this one again. So there's a couple of ways you can wrong warp. One is called a force quit wrong warp, where I don't even think you need the Lord Vessel. If you're in the Kiln of the First Flame and you're like leaving it, like if you use the dark sign, you might potentially be able to just get to the way I want to go. No, man, I always get mixed up here. I think I do want to go this way. Oh yeah, we want to go to the blacksmith. So there's like if you close the game on like literally like the first couple of frames of the next area loading in, you can get a wrong warp. That one's really precise, and what we have to do in the speed run is delay the game from loading by like each frame. You can do, I think it's like control and it's like alt and space or something like that. And you just kind of hit that over and over again, and you look at your in-game timer, and once it changes, you're like, oh, okay, I can do this now. Gonna quit out because these enemies are assholes. That's one way to wrong warp. Another way that people usually do it is by like forcing the game to close through like Xbox Live or something. That was the first one I actually ever did. Let me just see what he's selling here, and then I'll explain the other wrong warps. Oh, black fire bombs, I'll take those. I'll take a couple more homeward bones. I'll buy more twinkling, sure. Master key, okay. Power within, very good. So another one is, if you have the purple coward's crystal, you can see that on my tracker, right near my soul count. If you have the purple coward's crystal, the game gets pretty busted. If you're in the arena where the Hydra is, and you do an item swap in order to, there's like still a couple more checks in here that I mixed up the pathing for. But there's a way where you can use the animation of like using a consumable, like eating some of the grass. All right, it's just right here, duh. It's been a long day. Like you can eat it, like if you have a purple clump, you can do it with that, just because it's not a buff and you can use it over and over again. Or you can use it with your Estus flask, but you have like more limited charges of that usually. Like what happens is you fall and you time it so that the first frame where your feet touch the ground, you use the other item that you're gonna get the animation for using the Wait. Oh wait, dude, I'm stun locked. Alright, fuck these guys. I'm gonna do this. I think this is the last check. Holy shit! Okay, well, I can maybe showcase that one in a little bit. I don't think we need anything in here. That is extremely fortunate. Yeah, I would love if there was a clip of that. They died and they just respawned. I mean, the big wrong warp that happened in the speedrun community was our buddy Vic. We call it Brazilian laptop percent, and it's a world record that no one has ever gotten. I forget where he was. He might have been in Undead Berg, and his game crashed. And then when he tried to open it up, it just like remained crash, and it was just stuck forever. And then when he booted it in, he just got credits. Like when he finally was able to boot it in again, he got credits. I think it was like a file corruption thing or something. This is not the weapon I want to be using. But yeah, we can just use this. Ah, you fucking blocked it. Ball control's throwing me off here. We are like so far away from the elevators. I guess we don't really need to go up to the elevators, but I do want to make it dark on Rando. I think it takes 3 attacks with this to stagger him. Yeah, we got this one almost immediately, which I was very happy for. So we can go and fight Sif. That might be the direction we want to go in anyway. And maybe we can get into the DLC early. Although, if I do that, I don't have the Lord Vessel, so it would be harder to get back. So, like, that one's kind of rough to showcase right now, but the other way of wrong warping is something that we call a homeward wrong warp, where we do a spell swap, and we use the spell homeward with the animation of, you know, we can actually use the Dust Crown Ring here. This is actually going to be helpful. Slight optimization here. I should just die, I think, with this. So now, because we killed Gwendolyn, this Firekeeper's really pissed at us, and it sets our default bonfire anytime we die to that one, which is pretty annoying. Especially when she's there, because then you can't warp from it, like you can't rest at it, you just have to run, so it like kind of ruins that bonfire. Dark Moon Seance Ring, nice, we can go and fight and kill Gwendolyn now. So I guess we go fight Seath. Or Sif, I mean. We can also try and do the Gaping Dragon skip again, but I don't think the Gaping Dragon is likely to have the Lord Vessel, because we still don't have the key to the depths. We got the Sewer Chamber key, which we can't use, like... So what's interesting about being a speedrunner and playing a randomizer is I know a lot of skips that are out of logic, but I know, like, oh, there's a couple of checks in the depths, so if I can get there early, then it'll be a little faster. Like, it could pay off to where I get the Lord Vessel, even though it's out of logic. Alright, this is Bob. We don't like Bob. But yeah, so the one that I typically use in... God damn it. That was not... That's like... I've had really bad luck with my pathing in Sen's Fortress today. I think we have the cage key, and I was like, oh nice, that'll save time. That, once again, we are not saving time because I apparently can't walk in a straight line in this game. But yeah, the main wrong warp that I usually do in Prepare to Die Edition is one that you can also do in this one, but it's a whole different setup. It's a little more precise. I'm not as good at it. Oh, also, Sky, I gotta update the health bar. But it's called a homeward wrong warp. Oh, shit. That's to really lose some time here. Trying to take care of stream things. But yeah, I'll use a, I'll use the homeward spell. I'll use a spell swap. It's like a frame perfect trick where I use homeward, but the animation I get is throwing a fireball, so I throw the homeward spell. And by doing that, I have just enough time to take control of my character and walk and rest at a bonfire, so it puts the game into an unstable state, and it doesn't know where to put me, so it puts me in the default location. Which, if you're at the Firelink altar, the default location is right inside the kiln. Really nice of them to do it that way. Oh, you know what, chat? I know where we're gonna go. You go back like an hour, I was here, and I started running towards the Moonlight Butterfly. And I was like, now hold on. I don't want to do the Moonlight Butterfly just yet. Because I don't have the Crest of Artorias, so it's a little unoptimal. Because normally you want to come here and fight Sif as well. So there was a point where if the butterfly has the Lord Vessel, then it is guaranteed that Miyazaki is listening in. I think I might. I'm tempted to we're gonna quit out for this door opening animation. So we are at 1:30, and Ska, if you have a vote for what you'd like to see, you can let me know at any point. Let me just bring up all my windows here again. Hidden bonfire here. And wrong warp at the enemy. That would be really fun. I should talk to King Boar. I'm sure King Boar could probably make that a thing. The one time I found Homeward here in Prepare to Die edition, and the way it's explained in like the cheat log is like so confusing. It still is on the list, yes. I think it might have been overtaken by Final Fantasy 13. Or Metal Gear Solid. Oh, nice, dude. Antiquated skirt. We can do the full Dusk build. Dude, I forget my reasoning of why I didn't want to actually fight. The butterfly, but... we might not even need to... Damn it. Are we not close enough? Okay, there we go. Yo, what's up, Goober? You love doing gargoyle tail axe runs? I don't know if I've ever done that one. I've definitely used that weapon, though. Never for a full run, though. That's a goofy-ass weapon. I say that lovingly. Oh, dude, please. Part of me really wants this to be the Lord Vessel so I don't have to look for it. Ring of Fog, pretty good, actually. High wind, hell yeah. Cool, Scott. I'll put that towards 9. Okay, so fuck it. It could potentially soft lock me. But we were talking about the Purple Cower Crystal Wrong Warp. I do kind of want to talk. I do kind of want to showcase that. And I can do it in this area to get into the DLC early. But it's very unlikely that the Lord Vessel would be in the DLC. But it would be optimal. If thou. Alright. Gonna try and do Ruin Skip here. Literally free. Never failed it in my entire life. I really hope we get the Lord Vessel in this direction now, because one, that would make it so that me not going to the butterfly was the right call. And two... you guys are so scary. Sif might have it. Also try pickaxe if you can. I'm sure I've tried the pickaxe at some point. Not so much in a randomizer speedrun, though. The Dark Souls 1 randomizer is really fun, but it also kind of just becomes the same, like, 5 or 10 weapons that you just use over and over again. I think it'll be better Don't forget the Hornet ring spot. Oh yeah, of course. That's actually not a key item. So it won't be a check for the Lord Vessel, but I always check it. I always check it for sure. Just because it could be a good spell. Weapon Smith box is pretty good. We can upgrade weapons now. We're pretty set on our build, but... Yeah, I feel like this is definitely going to be... Yeah, just keep jumping away. I'll just keep charging my spells. It's like keep honking. I'm loading my gun is essentially what I just said to Sif. Nice. So it could potentially also be... Could be in the depths, but I highly doubt it because we haven't found the depths key yet. I think it might be... It might be in the catacombs. It might be in the Tomb of Giants. It could be the Black Knight in this area as well. I guess we can kind of head in that direction. I don't really want to fight the Hydra right now, but it could be this Black Knight. So yeah, this mode, the way it works is key items are replaced and could potentially be other... It could be like, a key item could be where you normally would find a key item. It could be a boss kill. It could be any of the Black Knight kills. Yo, what's up, Nova? How's it going? I like to imagine that people on Twitch who are watching me and just see me talking to YouTube chatters are just like, this dude's just talking to himself. Fuck! God damn it. Maybe he'll fall to his death and give me the Lord Vessel, and that'll be fast. That's a timely loss. Let's see how much time that lost us. We were at 35 minutes and 20 seconds there. Unfortunate. YouTube isn't even real. What mod is that? Which mod do you mean? So I'm playing a Dark Souls randomizer right now. So all of the items in the game that I'm finding are shuffled, and I'm doing an all bosses speed run of it. Okay, so it's been like 30 seconds, and we're already kind of back here. So we are so back. First of all, I should definitely put on fall control. But yeah, that's like the only mod that I have running. Where is this fucker? Motherfucker. Dude, I did it again! I'm telling you, dude, it's fucking remastered. Okay, so it's like a minute and 10 seconds each time, but Jesus Christ, man. I can't fucking believe that. I don't usually come from this direction. Demon Great Axe mod. I don't know if I've ever used that weapon in, like, the conventional way to use it. A lot of the weapons that I've used, a lot of, like, the good strength weapons and stuff, this one included, I've done with the move swap glitch, which is much harder to do in Remastered, and I never actually learned how to do it. Okay, this time for sure, we're not going to just immediately fall and die. But yeah, I should do more modded Dark Souls stuff. Like, I want to try the, like, the Convergence mod and the Daughters of Ash and all of that stuff. All that seems very cool. I just have never done it. The same thing that happened last time. Now he's just gonna kill me. UI seems different. So at the bottom, I have an overlaid UI. Broken pendant. Okay, so we can get into the DLC now. So that seems like it's in logic. Which I think also means we can get out of the DLC. So we just need to kill the Hydra. I'm gonna go this way. What a sweet parry. It would have been sweet if I got it the first time. When I first started running Dark Souls, I did run Dark Souls Remastered, and I am playing Remastered right now. And that night, I had to get to and parry in the first 5 minutes of every run. So you'd think I'd be better at it, but I am clearly not. We should at least be able to kill the Hydra pretty quickly. In theory. And then we should just get right to the DLC because we got the broken pendant. And I think, honestly, our build-out pretty good. Alright, I cut one of the heads with a firebomb. I don't know where I am, dude. This is a goddamn shit show. I've played Dark Souls 2 and 3 casually, but I don't really do speedruns of them. And I haven't done randomizers of either. I don't know either game well enough to do a randomizer. If you can even hear me, this is extremely loud. Okay, you can hear. I wasn't sure if my mic was loud enough. Hydra used Hydra Pump? Okay, so what I'm gonna do, chat, even though I am kind of going for a PB, I'm gonna try and show off the wrong warp glitch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the DLC. And then we're going to come back here and I'm going to do the wrong warp into it. So it's strictly time loss, but since we have some folks who might not be super familiar with the run in chat, I'd like to show it off. Especially because I don't think Ska has seen this one. Okay, so since we have the pendant and we killed the golem there, we can just go right in here. We're gonna rest here. Oh, can we not go back without killing Manus? Interesting. Okay, so I guess I can't showcase that. I can show off the wrong warp in the next area, though, since we need to kill some bosses anyway. I'll show you the old style of doing it. Actually, we might be able to do it from here as well. I don't know where it would pop me out, though. I'm so bad at using this spell, dude. I don't need fall control right now, but okay. Ah, you fucker. I'm so impatient against this boss. The first speedrun that I ever did in this game, we did have to fight this boss in any percent. Okay, at least we healed a little bit. It's fine. Man, oh man, I am out of practice on this boss. I might just be dead here. He's aiming like me, dude. I was trying to bait out the tail attack. Alright, that was horrible. Nice, we can go and meet Havel now. Yeah, what's up, Fairy? How you doing? Oh, I ran backwards. Okay, so I can't warp out of here. I guess the only way out of the DLC is to kill Manus. This is good to know for future runs. I mean, I'm gonna kill Manus anyway, and I have enough to do it right now. How you doing, Fairy? It's good to see you. Maybe Elizabeth is selling something good. I don't really know what she would be selling that would be appealing right now, but... I can also attempt to just show off the wrong warp here. It won't get us to the kiln. It'll pop us somewhere else, but I'll do that right now. Mo's hammer. I mean, I don't really need the Mask of the Father. Okay, so... where is the normal spot that I usually... up here? Okay, so I think it's right here. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to change my, my loadout here. Okay. All the way down here. The Estus Flask is so far down. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... I'll keep that on, that's fine. I'm gonna try and use the Purple Coward's Crystal, and I'm gonna immediately start running. And then I'm gonna toggle, and when I hit the ground, I got what we call a vacuum slope there, so it didn't quite work, but... try and use the homeward the Purple Coward's Crystal. It's queued up right now. I'm gonna run off. I'm gonna toggle. I keep getting a vacuum slope. This is a frame-perfect glitch, by the way, and it is 60 frames per second. This version of the game is 60 FPS, so it's... Dude, I keep getting a fucking vacuum slope here. Definitely seems like the one I'm used to running off of. Okay, I might have to change this to... purple consumables. Oh, I only have one of those. I have 98 of these, though. Nice. It works better because it's purple and purple. I think this should still work. I saw the purple and I was like, holy shit, it worked. I feel like a better spot to do this? Maybe it's different in the remastered. I always went to a different spot in remastered. But yeah, you kind of get the idea. I'll do it in the next area where it's a little bit easier for me to do. I'm a little more practiced with it. We just got to kill Artorias first. How hard could that be? "60 tries a second." Exactly. That's how that works. Glad to hear you're doing well. Oh, we need to look at our equipment load again. We need to get a little over 30, so we just need some equipment that's like 8 pounds. I think that might work, but I can't remember if I... Alright, we're just gonna run in here and quit out to get away from these guys. I'll also check what this item is up here. I'm gonna do another glitch here. We call it air rolls. Where because of a weird floating point... Oh yeah, I don't have my Estus here. I think this should work. I think 12 is a little too much. I need like 8. This actually might be perfect. Sniper crossbow. Let's see. Okay, it seems like that worked. We'll try it. So what we're gonna do is... So I didn't... Fall control there is a little bit of overkill. Oh, fuck. Whatever. So long. Okay, so first we're gonna queue up Calamite here. Whoop. Yo, have a good night, Greg. It was good to see you. No need to apologize at all. I'm like very tired from a long day at work, so I've sort of just been yapping. I feel like it's been a pretty one-sided conversation. Because of me. I've been just yapping about Dark Souls again. So I think all you need to do here is spawn in Calamite and then Goth will take care of him, but I'm not sure. Yeah, meme rolls. You hate this Calamite guy? I don't blame you. Pretty rough fight. I was watching one of Regal's runs earlier, and he just ran into there and saw Calamite. I know you don't have to die to him, but I don't know if you need to have him do his attack. That should be all you need to have Goth shoot him down. So now we just got to kill Artorias, and then we should be able to run right there. If we can kill Artorias. I think this weapon might be better. You can, Algie. I have never done it. It's a very, very annoying looking strat. I don't think any of this stuff really helps us for this fight. I do want to put on something that's not for... Alright, well we have humanity. I'm going to take off the purple coward's crystal here, even though we might just use it right away. Yeah, you can. That's what they do in all bosses. I do not run all bosses unless it's a randomizer. I think we don't even fuck with magic here, honestly. I think we just do this. I think I should also not be aiming at him. I should not be locked on. Let me just try and heal. I'm so fucked. Okay. Okay. I wonder how Ellen feels about fighting Artorias in Night Rain. I might be dead. Okay, no, we should be okay. It was a little risky. You fool! Okay, so we can go and kill Manus. In theory, we can kill Manus. In practice, maybe not. Hell yup. Oh, we got Ring of Fog as well, which is very helpful. I feel like Silver Tracer might be good for Manus just because I don't think my axe is really doing all that much damage. This is a fitting song for this area. I'm gonna quit out. Let me see if I can pause the ads on Twitch as well. I would like to. I cannot snooze them, so they're coming, but you're probably just gonna miss me getting to Manus and dying. See, I don't really want to... I've never sniped Manus. No, it's actually one of my favorite fights in the game. But I don't necessarily want to cheese it. I say that, I'll probably be cursing it. It's good practice for all bosses speedruns as well. Yo, we got the diaper! Let's go! Okay, Manus stands no chance. We got the diaper. We're all diped up. Nowhere to go. I should use fall control, actually. Yo, thank you so much, Fairy. I appreciate the good luck. I'm definitely gonna need it against Manus. So Nova, you can shoot Manus with like poison arrows, and just keep peppering him from up in that like above his arena. You can do that to cheese him. I think that's a good attack to punish. Not that. Please heal. Heal. Okay, that's fine. I think that's enough. He's gonna start doing magic shit soon. Should be safe here. Nice. How did I miss those times, dude? I might be fucked. Difficulty is that you have to aim blindly. I feel like there's probably a pretty simple setup for it. God, he's so fucking scary, dude. Fuck you, brother! Where the hell's Dusk? Alright, I don't want to take that bonfire because I don't know if I can warp from it. It's easy enough to get back there if we have to, but I don't think we're stuck in the DLC. We can also go kill Calamite. After that, it's all smooth sailing, pretty much. I really hope Gaul shoots down Calamite so I can just fight him, and I don't have to go and like have him spray fire. Being in the DLC without the Lord Vessel is fucking wild, by the way. Yes. How do I leave? That's a good question, Algie. I think you can just go back through the Sanctuary Guardians where there's 2 of them now. There's going to be 2 of them that I got to run past. And I think there should be a portal back to Darkroot. I think. Someone can fact check me on that. Alright, I'm wondering if, I don't know what would be better against Calamite. The Tracer or... I mean, we can do some magic to him as well. I will not be fighting them. I do like them as a boss. That would be extremely slow. I'm trying to think of where else the Lord Vessel could be. I do think it is probably in the Catacombs. But I don't think logically we could get into the DLC the way we have. I don't think I was out of logic getting any of the stuff to get into the DLC, if I remember correctly. better than Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos actually isn't so bad with the speedrun strat. Okay, at least we didn't die. I feel like the homing soul mass is not really doing too much. Oh! Okay, I think we just have to use the axe. You play on Switch, so it's a little hard to pull off. For sure. Do you know the bow setup? So if I make my way to Bed of Chaos, I still need to get the Lord Vessel in order to do that. I can kind of show you the setup. If you have a bow, it's like completely free. There's just certain spots you have to aim. You have like all the time in the world when you're lining it up at first. You just throw the first bomb, move your bow over, throw the second one. And if you have a bunch of vitality and you have like humanity and stuff, pretty easy to recover if you take a lot of damage, because you can like run into the when you're facing the Bed of Chaos, you can kind of just run into like the left corner there, and you don't take any damage from the Jesus Christ, you don't take any damage from the firestorm. Yeah, if you're at 50 vitality and you have like some humanity and stuff, it shouldn't be too bad. Obviously, like, everyone's different. It did take me a little while to get the hang of it, but like I recommend that even to like people who just want to play the game casually, because the casual fight for Bed of Chaos is super not worth it. .664. I'm gonna just hope I can heal. Woo! Oh wait, you know what? I also have my Estus flask. Again. I mean, it's not really leveled up. Sorry. Sorry for the noise, chat. You asshole. What the fuck was what damage? This fight sucks. Suffered almost 90%. Yeah, this fight's bullshit. Okay, what do we get for that? Nothing worth it. I mean, we killed a bunch of the fucking bosses, though. And he flew above. Yeah, that attack is just rough if you, I feel like that starts the storied history of From Software being like, you know what? If you're anywhere near a dragon when it uses its big fuck you attack, you're fucked. Nameless King does that shit all the time. So there are some checks in the DLC. That is so fucked, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? That's where the fucking Lord Vessel was? Are you fucking kidding me? That makes me so fucking mad, dude. Are you kidding me? How fucking cursed is that? Fair, by the way. Fair. So the good news is we have everything we need to just beat the game, because we can just wrong warp now. We already did all of the DLC bosses, so let's just do boss cleanup. We got 2 on the way. What? How are we only at 16, man? Oh, we got all of the Lost Izalith ones. I don't have the orange charred ring, I don't think. I don't know if I need it, though. We also have to backtrack to get down there, which is annoying, but... But yeah, I don't feel like doing any more checks, so we're just going to kind of boss rush the last 10. See how quickly we can beat it. That guy's like never in my way. Sephiroth. That is an insane place to put the fucking Lord Vessel. And you call it fair, Hot Pocket? Alright, we can warp at least. So taking bonfires isn't a big deal. I'm just glad there's not more of the DLC that we need to check. And I'm really glad I checked that. Because I was like, fuck, man, there are some checks in here. Funny how the skeletons can see me because they don't have eyes. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Tranquil Walk of Peace, okay. Oh, now we find the Elizabeth mushrooms. Okay, I see. That's not a bone wheel, that's an imitation bone wheel. That's a Wish.com bone wheel. So yeah, like the only checks that we really need now... Oh, I ran out of fall control. I'm seeing double! 4 pinwheels! I'm glad we don't have to do any of the checks in here. Like, this might be where the, oh my god, dude, it's so dark. Wait, do I have cast light? I did not attune cast light. I should be okay without it. So just get to Nito. Oh shit, what's up, Patches? I'm trying to block so I can roll if I need to. So there's like the Black Knight down here. He might have the orange shard ring. He might have the key to the depths. Gaping Dragon might have orange shard ring. Dude, Regal was not kidding. This shit is advanced darkness compared to Prepare to Die edition, dude. My diaper's looking good, though. We did find the diaper. That's all that matters. I think the noise of Tranquil Walk of Peace is making it so that the you can't hear the bone pillars, which is very interesting. Oh, they don't see me either. Okay, I was like, wait, is one of these things the thing I use to poop walk? Or to, Oh, I'm fucked. Okay, we're fine. Never been more back. Oh, they can't see me. Interesting. I feel like the big skeletons also probably can't. The weird bugged run that I was doing the other, like, earlier. Nito didn't have his, like, cool effect here. Alright, this seems slow. This is way better. All right. Go kill Seath. Seath might be a pain in the ass to kill, too. I guess while I'm running up there, I can probably find a different soundtrack because this one's ending. One seems good. Hell yes. Put my chat window again. Why is it so fucking dark in this goddamn game? Who the fuck's idea was it to make Dark Souls such a dark game? Okay, so who do we got left? We got Seath, we got Bed of Chaos and all of the Izalith bosses. We got Gaping Dragon still. We did all the DLC bosses. Since we freed Dusk, I guess we can kill this guy. Oh, you know what's interesting? We have a lot of... In theory, we have a lot of curse resist. I haven't really practiced the air roll strat for this. It's also very funny that normally I would be checking all of these multiple checks, but My equipment load might be fucked. No, I think it's actually fine. I think we've actually never been more fine. Oh, baby. This seed is horrible. I feel like the run... Oh, shit, what am I doing? I'm in, like, getting checks mode. So, Jesus Christ, Final Fantasy VIII. Holy shit. I was about to say, I feel like the run isn't going too poorly. I will check these right here just because they're here. Might be annex key. Oh, we still need the doll. Shit. Well, if we don't find the doll... Maybe Seath has got the doll. Logan Catalyst. Logan Catalyst is better than Sorcerer's Catalyst, I'm pretty sure. Ugh. Could probably use Tranquil Walk of Peace. I mean, Fall Control. In a lot of ways, it is a Tranquil Walk when you have Fall Control. Man, I really hope Seath has the painted the doll. Also put on more armor. But yeah, I was doing a run earlier, and I think because of the way that enemy randomizer was handled. Like, I reverted from enemy randomizer, and, like, all of these particle effects were not happening. And you would be surprised at how bad my pathing is without these particle effects. It was that. I couldn't see the arrows in Sen's Fortress, which wasn't a problem. Nito didn't have his cool, like, effect going. Are these guys even aggro? We are, like, for sure gonna get a clam in here. None of this fog was here, so I didn't know where to jump. Forgot to equip the... I like how tranquil the music is now that we're... Did that curse resist? Extremely helpful. Still gotta do Ceaseless, which sucks. We didn't kill him. This is a very cursed seed. Why not spend souls? I am way too leveled up right now And I'm kind of past the point of any level ups really benefiting me at all. So I do have a bunch of souls, it looks like, but I would still need, like, probably 200,000 to level up any more. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Just because I need to know what gaping is. Is it... Did I forget to, like, update the brightness or something? No, that's, like, fully up. Where? It looks darker. Okay, so what is my... I think this was... Crystal gauntlets, right? 29. No, we need a little bit more than that. I think that should probably work. I mean, we can test it here as well. Okay. How you doing, Leet Spells? I don't know if I can time the, I think we need to be, like, fast rolling, or like, better equipment load here. Whew! I would really prefer it if I knew this strat a little better. In bed laying? Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that myself. We're gonna use fall control. Alright, we fucking did it. That's probably actually better than Rusted Iron Ring here. I'm not saving Laurentius. Fuck Laurentius. Key to the seal. Oh, we also don't have the Covenant of Artorias. We're missing so much shit, dude. God damn it. This seed sucks. Actually an insane seed. We can't fight 4 kings. We can't fight Priscilla. And who the fuck knows where any of that shit is? Good dragon. Alright, gamers. You know what time it is? It is time to end this run because I do not feel like going and doing more checks 2.5 hours into this goddamn run. So that we can find the last few pieces to make our way to, make our way to the fucking other bosses. Where are my good clumps? Here we go. Okay, so here we're going to be doing the wrong warp at least. Do I need to toggle before running off? So on the first frame... of touching the ground, I can use the purple moss clump. I think I did that in enough time. I might not have. Okay, we did. I'm not used to remastered covering that. Okay, so what I just did there was I queued up using the purple coward crystal, which was trying to warp me back to... It was trying to warp me back to Battle of Stoicism. And then I used the Homeward Bone as it was doing that, which put the game into an unstable state. A state of instability, you might say. And because of that, the game didn't know where to put me. And the last place it knew that I was in the kiln of the first... or the Firelink altar. So it just put me in the default coordinates of that location, which is just right there. It was very nice. Okay, so I think the better thing to use here is going to be... But hey, I mean, pretty solid run. I feel like I made the most of this. The run itself wasn't great, but I think it's also just because of the way the seed was. Like, this is the type of shit where if I knew that that was where the Lord Vessel was, I would have fucking quit this seed way longer ago. We'll check the spoiler log, though, of course, and just kind of get an idea. Don't hit me. Should probably have a shield. Who needs it, baby? Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to take out a shield in time, so this is a little sketchy. I think we can just finish him with... Whew! We almost didn't. What a run, dude. What a fucking run. What a nightmare of a seed, dude. Holy shit. Alright, we're gonna self-immolate here. 2 hours and 30 minutes, 21 bosses. And the 5 left were, like, all on a path that, like, was strictly because I don't have the items to get to them. So, like, we didn't do any of the Lost Izalith ones, which were a bulk of those. We tried to do, Ceaseless. I'm interested to see what Ceaseless dropped. Or no, we did do Ceaseless, right? We beat Ceaseless. Yeah, what am I even talking about? This seed is just horrible. Oh, nice. The song's not playing. Alright, so that's the run. Oh man, let me see where I can find the... I need to just... I thought I did create a shortcut here. I think... Yeah, all my stuff's just all over the place. Okay, key to the depths. Let's see where the key to the depths is. Key to the Depths was the drop of Bed of Chaos. Okay. What about the doll? In a large pool of unhardened lava, guarded by several Taurus demons. Okay, where was the Covenant of Artorias? Armor of Artorias, Covenant of Duke's Archives in the side area with the freed Big Hat Logan. Okay, so I might have been able to find that one in one of the chests there, I think is what it's saying. Okay, all of those checks are fucking dog shit. I'm glad I dumpstered this one. Holy shit, what a run. What a fucking seed, dude. God damn it, dude. Look at this. Difficulty, fair. Difficulty, fair. Shameful. Okay, I'm done streaming. If you're watching on the vertical feed, thank you so much. Follow me on YouTube and all of that if you want to. I do this. I punish myself all the time like this. I'm going to go get some dinner. I will catch you later, YouTube. On Twitch, let's find someone who is streaming so we can raid. What a fucking cursed seed, dude. Fair, by the way. Fair. I don't know what fucking universe that constitutes as being fair. Good lord, what a fucking seed. I'm glad I dumpstered it, dude. If I had more time to stream, maybe I would finish it, but that would be a hard... I wouldn't even want that on the leaderboard, honestly. I'm gonna throw it over to Vic. Because Vic is playing some Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley, and I love Vic. I was talking about Vic earlier. I think he's doing some dailies probably with Guess the Game and all of that, but world record holder of Dark Souls in the Brazilian laptop percent. Go say what's up to Vic. Go watch some Stardew Valley. I want to play some fucking Stardew Valley after that fucking nightmare of a seed. Jesus Christ. Alright guys, I will catch you later. Goodbye.